Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. I'm ready. Where are you? I cannot see your face.
Can you see right now?
No, yes, I can. I can see you. Every time I see you, I feel so good. I feel great.
Thank you so
You're
much for
such a
that.
you're such a nice person.
Okay. It's my pleasure. I'm meeting with you, and you are the right person for me. Also, like I've told you that before that I'm going to talk about like some grammar part because I struggle a lot, or maybe there are so many people out there who are learning English language, they also struggle. Maybe it will help. Before starting the video, let's introduce yourself because nobody knows about you. And unfortunately, we couldn't record the videos, the last two videos. So maybe you can introduce yourself.
My name is Ananda Shubro. I live in Chittagong, Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a country, a small country in South Asia, just beside India and Myanmar. I live with my parents. My parents are retired teachers. I'm a teacher too. I teach spoken English at an English learning center. I have a class to take later on tonight. I'm ready for it. I'm very good at speaking English, and I teach people how to speak like native speakers because I'm really good at it. And in my leisure, I read books, newspapers. I watch English news channels to stay informed. I'm a very inquisitive person. I try to know what is going on around the world. And I always try to share my knowledge with other people because it's very important. Sharing knowledge is crucial. If you don't share knowledge, people will become unwise. They will remain unwise. If you're a wise person, it is your responsibility to make other people wise. I
Exactly.
really believe I really believe in it. And you must be an affable person. You must be very friendly. You must be confident, but you should not be arrogant. You should not say I'm superior to others. No, I don't say this. Like I
Yes.
don't have any ego. I can meet any people anytime. I do not discriminate. I'm not a racist. One thing I loathe is racism. We are all equal. I always envision an egalitarian society. People will have equal rights, rights to
Yes.
education, rights, basic health care. There will be no unemployment. Everyone will get opportunity to work according to their abilities. And I also envision a peaceful society where there will be no war and violence because wars only destroy. Wars never solve any problem. It creates immense suffering. So wars should always be avoided. Unfortunately, nowadays we're seeing lots of wars. This is very frustrating. It should stop. It should stop. We're all humans. We should love one another. We should respect one another. We may have different opinions, but at the end of the day, we are human beings. All of us. We're gonna die one day. We should try to live peacefully.
It was nice introduction of yours. So, like Anindya, today I'm going to talk about some grammar parts where I struggle a lot, even though there are so many people. So, I believe you can help them out as well. And because you have a good experience, more than a decade, and I believe you can explain grammar part in a very simplest manner so people can understand easily. The first question that I struggle, the first grammar part is that do you know present perfect tense and the past tense, the second form, and the present perfect tense? I always get confused between both of the grammar part. Like whenever I narrate any story about my past, so sometimes I just get confused. What should I use? Whether I should use present perfect tense, head plus third form, or like the second form of of the verb. Even though I know about the concept, but sometimes I struggle. Sometimes I just get confused. So you can put your points like what should we focus on and like how do you by the way teach to others. So I just want to know the concept of it
That is a
between both
very
of them.
interesting question. You are a very curious person. You're eager to learn, and I'm really impressed. I really appreciate your curiosity. First of all, let's talk about present perfect tense. What is present perfect? Present perfect tense means The activity that has just finished, 10 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago, you have just finished. In present perfect tense, you have to use either have or has. I have done the work. It means you have recently finished the work. Recently, very recently, I have done the work. I have eaten rice. I have drunk coffee. I've drunk Coca-Cola, soft drink. So like the activity that has just finished. And for activity that finished yesterday, you cannot use present perfect. You have to use past tense. I went to the wedding last night. I played
Okay.
soccer yesterday. I played chess a week ago. So past tense means the activity that took place more than a day ago. For
Okay.
that, in that you have to use past tense, and for activities that has just finished, recently finished, you have to use have. I have
Okay.
finished my lunch. You have finished your lunch like 10 minutes ago. You have finished your lunch. Then I have finished my lunch.
Okay.
Or you can say I finished my lunch. Both are correct. Both are correct. I finished my lunch. But present perfect is used for activities that has just finished recently. Clear? Now do you
Okay.
understand the difference between present perfect and past tense?
Yeah, there is a question raises here. Like suppose it's a morning today, right? And I'm performing all the activities and I have finished all the work, right? And after a few hours, like in the evening, I'm narrating the same story. So in that situation, on the same day, should I use the second form of the verb, or like should I use the past perfect tense, like I had finished that work, or I have finished that work? What should I use?
Had for past perfect. Had is past perfect. Like there are two activities, two actions, and the action that has finished first. The action that has finished first should begin with had. Okay.
Yeah.
He had left the party before I arrived. This is past perfect tense. He had left. He had left the party before I arrived. So which action took place first? Which there are two actions here. He left the party. I arrived. There are two actions, right? Which
Yes.
action took place first? He left. That action
Yes.
took place first. So in that case, we have to use had. 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 We must use the word had. He had left the party before I arrived. Like suppose he left the party at 3 p.m.
Okay.
And yeah, and I arrived at 4, an hour early. An hour early he left. So he had left the party, had left the party before I arrived.
Okay.
The action that take place first should start with had. Clear? That's past perfect tense.
Yeah, that's clear. But like my question is that, like, let me explain in a better way, in a simplest manner. Suppose I have done all the activities today itself in the morning, but I'm narrating the same stories. So in that situation, should I use the second form of the verb, or like should I use the present perfect tense? I mean past tense,
Use past
perfect past
tense.
tense.
Can you give an example? Can you make a sentence so
Okay,
that
let me
I
narrate a story. Suppose I have done all the activities in the morning and it's night. I'm just lying on the bed. I'm narrating a story in my mind. So
oh
yesterday,
have past tense.
so I have to
Past
narrate each and everything.
tense.
So I have to narrate each and everything in past tense, right? Second form, right?
I played with my friends in the morning, past tense,
Yeah.
past simple. I played with my friends. I
Okay,
played
good.
cricket with my friends in the morning. I played the guitar in the morning. I went to the college in the afternoon. Past
Okay.
simple tense. But
Okay.
because it's not recently finished. It happened in the morning, and you're speaking at night, and the action took place in the morning. So
Yeah.
past simple.
So we can simply say that, like, if we have just finished any work, like few minutes ago, so at the time we can use perfect tense,
Present
like
perfect.
past perfect,
Present
present perfect tense, right?
present
And
perfect.
if any activity has been done in the past a few minutes, a few hours ago, then we have to use the
Beautiful.
second form, right?
Past simple.
Okay,
Past
past simple.
simple.
Past simple. Got it.
Easy. That is
Easy.
easy.
Okay, and now the second part of grammar, like I also get stuck, and people also struggle a lot. So here is that,
Mhm.
like in the past, when we were child, at the time we would play a lot of games. Like take example of cricket, we used to play a lot of cricket, right? People
Yeah.
always confuse, like I'm narrating the past story of my childhood now. So I should I used to play cricket, or I would play cricket, or I played cricket. Which one should I use?
I used to play cricket in my childhood.
Okay,
I used to learn English when I was a kid. I
okay,
used to watch a lot of cartoons. Used to.
used to. But I've seen a lot of videos, like in movies, and a lot of speaker who just narrate a story. So they also use wood. First they say I used to play cricket, and then after they don't use again used to. They replace used to with the wood. So what is the concept of
No,
it?
both are correct because both are correct, but used to is used more often. I
Used to are
used to.
used.
It's easy to use. I'm used to, yeah. I would is. I'm not saying would is incorrect. It is also correct, but I generally use used to. Hmm?
Okay,
I
but
used to be. I used to be. I used to be a naughty child. I
yeah.
used to be disobedient.
Okay.
For example.
Okay, so can we say that like wood is like people are in modern English, people are using wood instead of used to, because in the past people were aware of used to and they would a lot of use of used to, and nowadays people are just keeping this used to, and instead of used to they are using wood, isn't it?
Yes, language evolves. So English is a language. It is evolving.
Okay,
Evolution. It's called evolution. Everything changes with time. Like the word swag. Instead of confidence, nowadays people use the word swag. He's got a lot of swag. SWAG. Swag means confidence. Charisma. He's very charismatic. He's got
okay,
a lot of swag. Everyone likes him. He's so impressive. So the word swag, it's modern English. Instead of what is cool? Cool means cold, right? Cool. But cool also means good. Modern English. Your English is so cool. Your attitude is so cool. I'm really impressed with your attitude. Can I meet you often? For example, so cool here, cool means good. It
okay,
doesn't mean here cool doesn't mean cold. Here it means what? It means good. It means awesome. It means captivating. It means impressive. All right. I hope you understand
yeah,
it.
I got your point. Even though I know about the structures and all those things, still I'm just confirming it, because sometimes I get struggle. I know about all the concept, even though I use the same what you are using it. And there is one more question that recently yesterday I was reading a article, a kind of a story article, I would say, in which they were using the past tense, the second form of the verb, right? But the mean of that those sentence was used to, like they used to play cricket. Like I'm just giving an example. They used to play cricket, but in written they, it was written, I played cricket, but the mean was this sentence was different. Like they used to play cricket. So what is the correlation between written English or spoken English? Like is there any difference, or like I was wrong, or maybe like I may be wrong, but I just want to know from you, like what is this? Can we also
Spoken
use
English.
second form in that way?
No, the second form, I think it's incorrect. It is incorrect, but people will understand you, no problem.
Okay,
People will understand what you're trying to say, but it is grammatically it is incorrect. If an action took place in the past, like 3 years ago in your childhood, then you
okay,
can, for example, the actions that took place in your childhood, for those actions you must use used to. Used to. I used to learn English when I was a teenager. Now you're not a teenager. Now you're an adult.
okay,
Now you're more than 30 years old. So in teenager, when you talk about, if you talk about your teenage adolescence, in that case, you must use used to.
okay. So
I used to gossip with my friends when I was a teenager.
okay,
Clear?
got it. Okay, it's clear.
That
So as I promised you that I won't take your time much, like only 20 minutes, I promise you that. So like we have 5 minutes remain. So I just want to ask one more thing. So you can also we can also talk about the conditional sentences. Sometimes people get confused, even though I also get confused. So you can explain little bit fast way if you can. So just try to explain within 5 minutes if you can do it. So you can go ahead like.
can you give some examples? If you give some examples, then I will.
Okay, sure, sure. So let's talk about
Um,
the condition zero. Like condition zero is something like if I, yeah, if I hit. So like, I don't have any idea about the concept of it. Condition. I just know it like so. Let me give you an example. If I had helped you yesterday,
mhm.
I would have become successful. So is it right sentence?
It would. I understand. Had, then would have. Had I been a teacher, I would have definitely helped you. Had I been a teacher, I
Okay.
would have. First had, then would have. Had, would have. Had I been a teacher, I would have helped you. Had I been in India, had I been an Indian, I would have definitely visited the Taj Mahal. Had I been
Okay.
an Indian, I would have definitely visited the Taj Mahal. So I gave you two examples so that you can understand. First, you need to put had, and after had, would have, right? If and you can also use where and would. That's also correct. If I were you, I would definitely do it. If I were you, I would definitely talk to her. If I were you, I would definitely talk to her. If
Okay.
I were you, I would definitely speak in English.
And
Okay?
if I were ill, if I were not ill, I would attend this party, today's party. If I were not ill
Um,
yesterday, so I would attend this
yeah,
party.
that's correct. If I were not ill, I would definitely attend. You can also use had and would have. That's cool. Had I not been ill, I would have definitely attended the party. Or had I been okay, had I not been sick, you can also use the word sick instead of ill. Had I not been sick, I would have definitely attended the party.
Okay, so now,
Where
yes,
would have.
nothing like
Okay.
we don't have a lot of time, but I just want to know like what are the critical grammar part that you feel people should know about it. So we will talk in the next video, like in the future, if you have a time in the future. What are the major
Two
grammatical parts that we should know?
tense and parts of speech, the two most important things. Tense and parts of speech. Parts of speech, noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb,
Okay.
preposition, people should know.
Okay, maybe we
Parts
can
of
talk
speech
about
and
part of the
tense.
speech in the future. Part
Parts
of
of speech and yes, we will talk about it. Have you taken your lunch because? Have you
yeah,
taken your lunch?
I haven't taken in the morning like I had a breakfast.
Okay, so you need to take lunch. It's lunchtime. That's why
Yes.
I gave you some time because I really love talking to you. You know,
Okay, okay.
although it's a lunchtime,
Okay,
I
brother. So much for I know it's a very time and please go ahead and have your lunch and enjoy your life. We'll meet in the future. Bye. Thank you so much for
I'm
coming
not
on the podcast again.
busy. That's why I'm not busy, but I'm starving. I need to take lunch. I'm not busy.